Show prep is on. We're going to look at Rebel Kent from Three Sheeps, an amber ale. It was also brought to my attention because I was going to sample. This is a soon to be available product from Satan Sauce, and it is his pickled Reapers. Now, I am not Mark. You know, Mark from JoJo's Gunworks, and he sends me videos of a guy eating a Reaper like me and you eating an apple. No, that's not me. If it turns out to be ridiculous, my goal, I have nothing to prove to anybody but myself, and I don't want to play. So I'm going to give them a try, and if they're really killer hot, then I'll just do what I normally do, and I use them for cooking, and I put them in sandwiches. Hey, it smells pretty good. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of like Killian Red. Boom! Za! Cobra. Cheers. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. There's like no follow through. It's kind of like it just goes poof and it falls flat on its face, but it's not bitter. Okay. Pick a pack of pickled Reapers. I'm also working on a series of videos. I've been, oh God, been doing some cooking videos, and maybe I won't be having any of these. I've been doing some cooking videos with Satan Sauce, and I don't know if it's because it's Windows. I don't know if it's because it's Windows 11 or what, but the video files, Stephen Bush, off of my Note 9 won't play, and it causes Corel to crash. Okay. So, there's a Reaper. Oh God. Just licking the bay leaf was hot. Let's see, what is this? It's like a piece of carrot. What else we get in here? Celery. Well, let me just start with the carrot. There's no way Satan, there's no way I'm going to be just mowing down on a Reaper. For Christ's sake, the carrot is hot. Probably because it's more porous. The celery is even hotter. Wow. Let's see if I can... Oh. if I can get this a little bit I'm almost afraid to touch it with my hand. Yeah, I think I'll skip on the yeah, Satan. Good job. My eyes watering. My lips are burning. So what else can we find in here? I like the flavor. I mean, it's a nice, nice sweet, but that Reaper is the Reaper's a Reaper. This would be good on pizza though. Pizza, subs. My money was first. There's a shock. Ben N says first. Then Ben N says, son of a. Satan, I don't like you much right now. Wowza. And it doesn't quit. What, Captain? Faces on stun. So, if you like excessive heat, that's great, man. I fucking love it. Wow. So I said to Satan when we were talking, I said, should I be concerned? Should I change a few things in my will? And he told me, quote unquote, be afraid. Be very afraid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure let me try something with a little sugar for a second here. Again, good job, Satan. I probably will make it through that. I mean, it's pickled. So it will keep. I just have to remember I've been touching all this shit. Yeah, that's some good heat there, Satan. Some of you people are crazy. That's all I have to say. Ben N says, second! Boom! There's the spirit, Ben. Hey, Ben, we'll be over there in India tonight. In case I didn't mention it over here, but Locked and Loaded is now in 20 countries. 20. Christine's in 21, but we don't need to talk about that. Multi-Gunman to Ben N. What happened to the first boom? Smart money? Alone in his basement. Matt says it is just not safe. Mr. Mark Mac 85. Yeah, baby. Love the brew, babe. Oh, excuse me. Brad? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Brad. Oh. J-Dog, here at home. Multi-Gunman. What a coincidence. I'm here at home too. Want to cuddle? J-Dog says, you're the little spoon. Didn't scourge. Looks like it's time to shave the noggin again. Oh! Oh, this. I know. It gets to this, and Christine's like, oh, it's starting to actually look good again. You know how frickin' warm this is? You know, she threatens me. Well, if you're going to shave your head, I'll shave mine. You know what? Fine. Let's go. Okay? Tonight, I'm locked and loaded. We're going to both shave our heads. You know, there was really no moment in time that I didn't like the whole bald thing. And if it wasn't for the fact that and you guys have seen sometimes from Saturday to Sunday, so when I do normally, if you have to know the hygiene routine, I work, and I don't like working, so I'd like to stop doing that. But I could be anything from covered in sawdust, from running the saw or whatever, to lead paint from sanding overhead, but you know, that's okay, we got all these permits and shit for that. And so long story short, like a day like today, I was already sweating and I hadn't done anything but sit in a van. So by the time I get home, I want a date with the shower. So it's pretty much a shower, but sometimes laziness takes over between Saturday and Sunday. So the brew review, you might see me where I haven't shaved for what would be more than 24 hours. I so desperately wish I got a lot of the features from my grandfather on my mother's side. Hair color, blah blah blah, all this, and yet my grandfather, I think he used to shave like once a week. No, I have more going on in 24 hours than my grandfather would after 7 days. So, same when it came to shaving my head. It was like, day 1, I was a bald guy. Day 2, when I rolled over on my pillow, I could already hear the little hairs like I had aluminum foil on my head. And then you go outside and it would blow. Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing. And I don't know if it's just me, but I really would like to just mow down on some pizza right about now. So yeah, I again, it's like, well, obviously it grew back. Clyde, 7th. Whiskey and revolution for all. Then he says, oh, I see, just a shill for the man. No, David was willing to, choke up some sponsorship money, and yeah. I got a few that are getting down towards the bottom of the barrel, and if I drank them, then I could move a few things off of the floor, because I put a bunch of things back in there, but there's 13, 14 bottles on the floor, plus the ones up on the shelf. I mean, it's not like this is good stuff too, I guess I'll take something with me for locked and loaded, or will I? Am I gonna be good? But I'm starting to think my body is punishing me for drinking. I mean, hell, everything fun tries to kill you, right? Glad. Smile money. Had to look that up. Why do my feet burn after drinking alcohol? No. Smile. Maybe okay. Smile money. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. My feet, for the most part, feel like that all the time, and I don't know quite. It's mostly on the bottom of my feet. It's not really necessarily anything to do with my toes. It just kind of feels like like I just walked across some hot pavement, or maybe they're really dried out. And trust me when I say, Christine's tried all sorts of products for me, and not really much did any good. I haven't really found, in one way or the other, I can feel the issue all the time. Yeah, I know. Go to the damn doctor. Oh yeah, the list is growing. See, if I make a phone call to a frickin' doctor these days, I end up with a bill. Now I have another bill at Essentia for my last dermatology appointment, and that equals the exact amount that I paid to have my truck fixed. So Christine's like, well, we'll just have to make up a payment plan with them. Well, for Christ's sakes, their idea of a minimum payment is like what some of you pay for your electric bill in Florida or Texas. It's not reasonable. And right now, I have to put the money back in the magic envelope. And it's like, okay, so I really need to have my feet looked at, or figure out what's going wrong there. I'm like 5 years past the. I mean, Greg has offered to do it for me. I told him I got that boar snake camera, and he's like, you just bring that thing to work, and we'll stick that up your ass, and I can snap a few pictures, because he goes, it has a picture mode on it. Oh yeah, I go, yeah. You can record video if you want. He goes, good. He goes, I'll shove that boar camera up your ass, and then we can just email that to your doctor. And I'm like, hey, that It's still going to probably be $1,000 for them just to look at my own video. So sick and tired of medical. It's just bullshit. I remember when I was doing hardwood flooring, refinishing and installing for a living, and the company that I work for, they were like, oh my God, it's $700 a year for your entire family, and there was no deductibles. Oh my God, oh shit, that was terrible. Let's just say $700 for the whole year. You wouldn't even believe, well, you people that are buying insurance would believe me, but you wouldn't even believe what Christine pays for me and her to be insured with the shittiest coverage I have ever frickin' dealt with. And to top it all off, she works for the largest medical hospital conglomerate in this area. And that is, I guess, the best they can do for their employees, because they're so caring and sharing. Smart money. Alcohol can have a toxic effect on nerve tissue, and alcohol abuse is a frequent cause of neuropathy. People suffering from alcoholic neuropathy may feel burning and read more button and tingling sensation in their feet, which may persist or may last from a few months to a few years. Well, that is not good. Well, maybe Smile Money, but I don't know. I guess the curious thing would be to ask somebody. First of all, you can choose to believe me or not, but in the last few months, with the exception of Locked and Loaded last week, or maybe it was the week before, I can't remember. The only thing that I have had to drink, you guys have watched. So either my body has become very sensitive to it. Like, for instance, yesterday I didn't do a brew review. I didn't have anything to drink. And yet today was the exact same sensation as the day before. And the day before, you saw I had a few beers and, one shot. So, I mean, it could possibly be that sensitive. I mean, other than just not drinking at all. Like, in the last 48 hours, well, put it this way, just out of scientific research, yesterday morning, I had a big glass of water before I had any coffee, and then I drank water all day long, and then last night when I got home, again, the goal was I had a bunch of that sparkling water that I got from David and Bunky. I had a bunch of, I don't know if I brought one over here or not. The flavored water that they gave me and Christine. And I probably had between, now not including what I had when I was at work, I'll say that I perspired all of that away to make sure that I stayed hydrated. I also had 2 Powerades yesterday at work, plus water at work. And then when I got home, I know this is great. I came for a brew review and I got a high. Either way, from 3 o'clock until 10 o'clock when I went to sleep last night, and the very last thing I did was finish off the last of a big glass of water, I had at least 6 12-ounce glasses of water, and then I paid the price for that because my bladder said, hey, we gotta pee. And that was at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. And nothing is any different with the way I feel today than I did the other day after doing the brew review. I mean, I do have another, a thought of what it could be, and that would be, I know my mother has late onset diabetes. I'm not quite sure if it runs in my family or not. I don't think so, but Poco Loco. Okay, you know who. Play a lap dance is so much better than the stripper is crying by Bloodhound Gang. I have actually heard that one. Okay, Google. Play a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying.
A lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying by Bloodhound Gang. Sure. Playing on Spotify.
David Brown. Nice business card. Does he sell insurance or real estate? I don't think he sells anything. Gives a bunch of shit away. Foco Loco. Whole hand? Joey's sister sounds like a nice girl. Smile money. Notice how none of the envelope money is ever put away for a rainy day, let alone retirement. Not that I do that will, but you're not inspiring me, laugh out loud. I can say several things. One of them was so true. Okay, Google. Stop that copyright infringement.
On the website LegalZoom.com, they say, as the creator, owner, or holder of the copyrighted material, it's up to you to enforce your rights to stop the infringing activity. Perhaps the most straightforward and commonly used method to stop copyright infringement is to send a so-called copyright infringement notice directly to the offending.
Thank you. Turn everything off. I don't need to hear you anymore.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, Google, turn the music off. If I ever have a negligent discharge in this basement, it's going to be through that damn thing. Hefty 67, my brother from another mother and country. Not top 10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I should probably submit some new stuff. Heffy started a very cool Facebook page or group, a Facebook group that emphasizes firearms and watches. I need to get some more watches. I've been in pursuit of a couple Invictas. You know what really pisses me off is again cracking the crystal in the one that Johnny Watson got me. But I found that almost exact watch. It had a different one of the second hand or the minute hand was a different color. Other than that, it was the same watch. And I told Christine what I wanted to do is I wanted to buy that watch, and I would take the guts out of the one I got from Johnny and put it in it. You know, I'm just gonna utilize, so whatever. And I told you guys I sent the seller, which I think was a pawn shop. I sent him a thing saying, hey, if this doesn't sell and you want to negotiate a little, I want the watch, but I'm not willing to pay what you're asking for it, which was actually more than Johnny paid for mine brand new. Guy never returned the information to me, and I was like, you know what? I have more respect for someone that emails back and says, right now I don't really want to take a loss, but if we get to that point, I'd be happy to contact you. Hey, a nice go F yourself is, to me, is a lot quieter than no response at all. That's just me. Clyde, D4. D4 is a miss. Mike, cheers, my brother. Cheers, Mike. Hope all is well with you. I know it seems like neither one of us get dealt the greatest hands in life, but I always wish the best for you. And YouTube is telling me that I can say thanks for the visit. Ain't anytime. Ain't no worries. Ain't. I'm sorry, Mike. All of those blow Joey's. Moving on. I'll just go with cheers. Poco Loco. I can see it now. Hi, welcome to Menards. Walk away, you old bag. My, those are huge tits. Welcome to Menards. Welcome to my nads. Get your shit and get out. Welcome to fuck my life. Yeah. Could be bitter, cynical. Smile money. Politics is a team sport. Is that the best thing for the country? No. I would like to see how Congress would vote if their votes were anonymous. Would they vote their conscience? Smile money. I believe that there would probably be a lot different voting if they weren't in fear of the repercussions from, Nancy Pelosi, whoever, you fill in the blank. What is bouncing off my knee? Oh, never mind. I keep putting you in harm's way. I know, I have no idea who sent this to me. I think this is a badass knife. I just love the way that blade looks. It's the Dividend. But it's like, I always end up with it in my pocket, and then I find that it's been bouncing off my keys, or in this case, it's bouncing off a flashlight, and I can't put it back here because this is J-Dog. I don't give a shit what you say. Baddest ass knife on the planet, bar none. I don't know. Maybe I can get it to see. I've already said this, and then we had what we just had happen right there. And what do I have? Ooh. I'm missing a knife. Oh, it's because it's on the side stand. I love that little fox knife. Here, you know what? This can go in the back pocket right now because there isn't something there. I had that big fox knife back there, but I was like, for the daily carry shit, it's not bad carrying. Not to mention my most used carry would be the real steel. Probably in the rotation right now, hands down, my favorite, fixed and this is the only front flipper that I have. I gotta admit, it took a little to get used to, but once you got her, once you get past the smell, man, you got her licked. I ain't got anything else good on me. Oh, the cheapest one. Again, this is another big redneck papa deal. Wade. I think I paid 23 bucks for this. And this is a pretty beefy knife overall. Was it effing glow? Matter of fact, I like this one so much, Wade, that I have purchased this quite a few times now, and have given them out. Most of you guys know Christine's one of Christine's best friends, Wendy. Me and Christine got her son Christopher one of these because he can't have a firearm with the job that he's at right now. But in the event that something bad happens, I wanted him to be able to dispatch anybody trying to cause harm to him. So, yeah. I got the okay, Smile Money. What other pistols do you shoulder fire? Quite a bit actually. You know, like this one. I like to get most of my rounds off like this. Hey, ATF. If you think about it, though, Smile Money. Actually, when the camera's not running, I have a full stock and a vertical foregrip for the 1066. Jeremy, I go 1 3/4 cups water and instant potatoes, butter with some garlic powder. I like the baby red instant potatoes the best. And I can say sounds great, great tip, great idea. I'm going with sounds great, Jeremy, because that does sound great. My favorite overall potato is the baby reds. Jeremy, again, I'm going to call E1. E1 is a miss. Thank you. Clyde, went to the VA yesterday, needed a new ID, got a new doctor, and she's a woman. Praying this regional office will work out. Smile Money, let's just face it, you do not like beer. You just like beverages where they add things to hide the taste of beer. Oh, and pump up the alcohol percentage, laugh out loud. You know, Smile Money, I don't know if I'd laugh all that loud. I really can't argue with anything that he just said right there. Just like at one point in time, you could not have put a gun to my head and got me to eat a Brussels sprout, or a green pepper, or a lot of vegetables. Lima beans. Still not a huge fan of them, but Christine is, so she buys mixed vegetables with lima beans, and I remember as a kid I used to pick them out and feed them to the dog, which dumbass actually ate them. A lot of things have changed in my taste buds, and I have found that there's some things that you would go, wow, I would have never thought that would be the case, but no, I enjoy getting to review some really good beers, and if I wasn't doing a brew review, I guess we could just stand here and drink water, and I would bitch about politics and play with firearms, and I don't know. This is the time that I enjoy in my day, and I spend it with like-minded thinkers. I mean, it's not that I'm not miserable right now, but I tell you, IPAs have not been as enjoyable as they used to be in the past. Just keep sending imperial stouts my way, the god of beers. You know, that kind of thing. And the thing is a lot of these microbreweries are just pumping out the IPAs. Like that over at Keyport. I mean, there's a whole cooler that takes up about 10 feet by 6 feet, and it's stuffed full of shit that's like 4 cans for $26. Mike, like a G6, great song, Google it. G6. G6 is a miss. Mr. Mark Mac 85, the only place I have ever worn a face diaper was at the dentist. Now, Yeah, I mean, I mean, I haven't been since this whole thing. I haven't been to a doctor. I haven't been to a dentist. I haven't been anywhere that's really mandating it. I have, I have been to places that said that if you don't wear your mask, you can't be here, and I said, fine, I will spend my money somewhere else. And when your business is, I may be back when your business is ready to rejoin America, because right now you're a communist. And now the whole talk is about how we might be going back. No, I'm sorry. Go F yourself. Smile Money, and Tardisius, I'm really trying hard to not have I may have already blown it, but trying not to have an F-bomb. But no, I will not comply. I will not comply. If you tell me at the door I can't come in without wearing your frickin' diaper, then I will turn around and I will find another service. I have to say, I find that it's actually becoming a little bit more enjoyable now to leave the house and go do our errands and stuff, knowing that I don't have to think about the pending interaction with the Karens of the world. Surprisingly, Matt has had multiple scenarios. I mean, I don't know if it's the look on my face all the time versus the look on his face all the time, or what the difference is. But I was asked to leave, and I left Super One in East Duluth after Karen said, "Oh, you forgot your mask." No, cunt, I did not forget my mask. I live in America. I hope you enjoy communist China. And then she went and ratted me out to the manager, and I said, you know what, I'll just spend my money somewhere else. Meanwhile, my own Super One, just down the street, I had conversations with the manager of the produce department, the manager of the meat department, the manager of the store, and nobody ever said anything to me. This is good, because if that's the case, then I would just spend all of my money, unfortunately, on the pickup at Walmart. We don't like to do any food, well, should I say, fresh food, produce or meats or anything like that from Walmart, because Christine doesn't trust someone else to pick food. Because as is, she's like, nope, that's going to expire in 3 days. Nope, I don't like the way that one looks. Nope. So she could never let someone else have the power over picking stuff. Now, if it's in a can like soup or something like that, then it's not really much of an issue. But no, it's finally to the point where around here the only signs that are up is that we respect your opinion. If you would like to wear your mask, you can. Giggle, giggle, sheep. Mr. Mark Mac 85, excellent rant, my friend. Let the sheep go by. I wish there wasn't so much material right now. If you asked me to write some shit down 5, 6, 10 years ago, I would have never thought we were to the point. I remember having conversations when some libtards talked about going after firearms, and everybody said, just settle down, don't be an idiot, that day will never come. Oh, now look at where we are. We have a cheating, fraudulent Biden administration. They didn't win. Trump won the election. And now that they're in there, they figured, we better get as much, we better screw America as much as possible, because when the truth comes out, and for the most part, just like cheating in a relationship, the truth always comes out. So the best thing I can say is just don't do it. The the truth will come out. I mean, I realize that there's a lot of things that obviously get covered up. I mean, what was in the Kennedy reports that even Trump said, well, we just better reseal this. Well, I know it's in there. I know it's in there. It wasn't some dude that had some vengeance. It was our own government. Just like if you would have said, hey, if you're a betting man, Eric, what do you feel about just after Trump won the election? I'm just like, I'm personally surprised that he lived out a full term. I mean, he is so feared because he's not one of them. My buddy Jerry, I don't get Jerry. Jerry, I don't get, not little my Gerald. I don't get your mentality on, what was so special about Trump. Well, Trump was more like one of us. I know people say, well, he was just for big. No, he wasn't for big anything. This man was the most for the common person of anybody. And he has your secrets. And that is why they wanted him gone. And it was both parties, because I don't give a shit if you've got a D or an R. For the most part, it's us against all of you. You got elected, and all of a sudden you're like going, woohoo! Me and my entire family are set for life. Well, it wasn't supposed to be like that, and you shouldn't have that mentality. You didn't get to that position so that you could have a Mercedes-Benz and a driver and a retirement fund for you and your family for the rest of you're set for the rest of your lives. I've said this before, and our founding fathers looked at it like we look at doing jury duty. Oh, son of a bitch, man. They want me to be a congressman. Damn it. I can't wait for that to be over so I can get back home to my family. Not anymore. Not anymore. But y'all put your hand on the Bible and swore to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And if you can't do that, you either need to be two things: gone or dead. One or the other. If you cannot uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, I'm good with you being either one of those. Gone or room temperature. Mr. Mark Mack, let's figure out a way to get Alice to 30 points, Eric. The ATF will be proud, laugh out loud. Wade says, get a folding stock on it. Well, it'd have to be a folding brace, I think, Wade. Otherwise, there's a problem there. Little thing called an SBR. And I'm not saying that Alice has ever been SBR'd, or maybe Alice is always SBR'd, but this is all you ever dare put on. I mean, you put a suppressed SBR pistol. Yeah, baby. Eat one, AFT. I did. I haven't gone back to reevaluate, but anybody that can see that from there sees that I have made a small alteration. Stephen, Mike, the Busch Light apple didn't have enough apple flavor to me. It just tasted like a regular Busch Light. What? What? No way. It tasted like natural apple. I thought it tasted really good. I'm not saying that Red's doesn't taste good. Red's does have a very natural taste, but I think it was way too sweet. I think you burnt something out on some of them hot peppers there, Mike, which I'm still proud of you. Cobra, sweet. Thanks, Mike. And Mike can say, you bet, anytime, no worries. I think Mike would say, you bet. Cobra, oh, can I have dibs on the next bottle ship setup? After this one you just started. If so, when the time comes, I'll send you a picture of my board with the setup. Does this mean that you want to set the board up? Because if you do that, you realize you won't be able to play the round. But I don't give a shit if every single one of you that hears this, if you want an opportunity to set the ships up, Cobra, I'd be honored to have your strategy tested. Just so we know where we all stand. As of right now, I think ingenuity was maybe with Miles. A plausibility, no, but ingenuity definitely was with Miles. It was kind of like that chess game that they play in the original Star Trek with the different dimensions, because that's the only way you would have won that round. Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. J-Dog, it's not every day I drink a gallon of OJ. Sometimes I'll go a week without any. I call bullshit. Multi-Gun Man, there's 2 lesbians building a house across the street from me. There's no studs in the house. It's just a tongue and groove. Wait, what? Fuck yeah, construction shit right there. That's good, Multi-Gun Man. Cobra, G3. G3. Ooh, G3 is a miss. Good band, though. Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, and whoever they pick for that third dude. Tardisius, Zippo, don't leave home without it. Ooh, Tardisius, he'd be kind of bummed at me right now. I had to kind of go away from the Zippos on a daily grind thing because I forgot I also have the Reverend on me. I had to kind of go away from the Zippos because it was like, it's not like I necessarily smoke something or light something on fire every single day, and then I was finding that it's dead. It's dead. And anybody that has ever carried a Zippo, there's that inevitable overflowing the refill of your Zippo. I had a burn in the front of my leg once that looked just like the Zippo. This guy is my dress one. It's the 4-torch, which is kind of cool. It has a plug cutter on it. I know Tardisius, but state of the I'm not dissing Zippos at all. I think Zippo is like there is nothing like that. And I probably this thing will go shooting away and I'll end up doing damage to it. But there's nothing, especially Tardisius, as you well know, there's nothing like the sound of brass. But if there, and I do actually, where is it? I think it's upstairs in the drawer. I have my Slimer Green Zippo with the insert, the butane insert. But of course, I have the ones that mean something to me, and I think all of them actually Tardisius gave me. My gun permit. I support the draft, and it's a beer. I see Ed's. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I could do this later, but I can't. I see Ed's. Ed's round fell over. That is just not acceptable. Tardisius sent me the Celtic cross and my pride and joy, and of course he's buried back here behind a Mexican bare frickin' ass. Is he sent me a magnetic or a Zippo holder, and it's the solid brass with the Star Trek emblem. No, you can't hear. There. Whoops! There it is. Then right next to it, there's one that says America, and I see it fell over. I see my bear's empty. My bear. Yeah, I love Zippos. Yeah, I gotta go back to keeping my Slimer green one. I'm amazed how many years I have carried that one, and yeah, it's messed up a little, but it's still a Zippo, man. It's still a Zippo. Zeus, anyone that wants to be in the intro, send a good face pic with no hat to Eric. Eric can send them to me, and no nudes, Salty. Yeah, B&E, all spelt just like BandEBrewReviews at Gmail. I believe it's in the description box. If you email me a picture, I'll send it on to Zeus if you want to be in the intro. McLean, except for McLean, I don't want to see McLean in the intro. An Irish guy drinking whiskey talking about potatoes. Dang, Eric, I'm not Irish, but even I'm offended. You know, take your skirt off and put on some blue jeans. Steven, put David Brown's face on that intro. Steven, F9. F9 is also a miss. Holy shit. I can't believe a day where I've made it this long. McLean, diaper face, Eric. Stay out of my search history. God. Steven, every new Battleship game should have one of us set up the board, but that will disqualify them to play the round. No, that's... Hey, we will be starting that with the next round with Cobra setting up the board. If you want to do that, I'm all for that. Steven, get the Magpul AFG. That goes on the pick rail. Steven, what happened to Christine's Model 10? I don't know if we want to go there. We'll just go back to this, though, Steve. I have a AFG. I'm not sure how many extra points. Hey, AFG. That's right. So I was able to put the AFG on here. I can still do this. My hand still comfortably fits there. I have that. I have the best part of the whole thing, the bottle opener that Steve sent me. I can't talk about some things that are on here, and you're not even allowed to look. Don't look. Don't look. They don't exist. There's nothing to see here. So yeah. So I got. So one of the big things is if your optics is not there's big points against this, by the way. I'm turning on the EOTech. Now, if this is a brace, it's supposed to be strapped to my arm, and it has to be only usable from an extended position. It's not. You have to go like this. Oh, look that. Yeah, look at that. It's a magnifier, an EOTech magnifier. Yeah. AFT. So now, let's see the no-nos. It has a brace. It has an adjustable brace. It has a forward hand grip. It has a bottle opener. I think there should be some deductions for a bottle opener. It has the Huber Concepts unsuppressor. So right there, that scares them. It has adjustable sights. It has a charging handle. It holds 60 rounds. It's Justin approved. Believe it or not, the having sights on it is also a no-no. But yeah, I think we might be getting up there. It kind of pisses me off. My my little so-called bad liver thingy. There's 3 screws for it, and the middle one fell out somewhere while I was enjoying some Freedom Seeds. So I don't know if I'd even be able to figure out what that little tiny plug is. The hardware store may have something like that. I don't know. And of course it has it's a joke for a trigger, but it's still a lot better than mil-spec. But I'm sorry, Geisley, if you happen to see me do a video on this. Huber Concepts just, yeah, that's. I'd really like to replace this trigger someday with something else, but it's still okay for what it is in here. But it's just, my God, for what Geisley charges for their triggers, and this is one of their most expensive triggers, and like John says, who in the hell designs a trigger with a heavier first stage than the second? Even the reset is... Good friend of mine gave me this trigger. I also put one of these in Samantha's graduation present. But Geisley, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on Geisley triggers. You can do so much more. Geisley's just... JR10, with regard to your feet, do you monitor your blood glucose levels? No. JR10, Christine bought 2 meters. One came with the wrong strips, and then she got the ACL. She got a more expensive meter, and I don't know why. No, I haven't tested yet, but I need to. I seriously need to. Matt Davis, F5. F5 is also a miss. Believe it or not, standing down here in the man cave with the fan running, I just heard Miles put his motorcycle back in the garage. Wade, love the rant. It's like you read my mind. Laugh out loud. Wade, that's why we're brothers. Wade, you like living dangerously, my brother. Hope Christine feels better soon. Sharky. Nice brew, babe, next to Mr. Brown. David's a nice reverse Viagra to counter them boobs. Sharky, congrats, Cobra. After the pay it forward. And Cobra could say, thanks. Yes, thank you. Boom. That is an option. Cobra would definitely say boom. Going with boom. Sharky, B4. Let's fish. B4. God. It's also a miss. Wow. It was a 50-50 for the two of you. Mr. 27, intro Leslie Brubomi. Mr. 27, 62nd. Mr. 27, brew babe nice. Mr. 27, intro babe nice. Sharky, SH, let's go to the beach and get some clams. Mr. 27, it's rare to find a Brubomi studio club. Mr. 27, outro looks nice, but could use a little curves in the hips. The 2 top curves are nice, though. Cobra, SH. Thank you, Cobra. And the SH for the comments is Cadillac V. Drinking causes gout flare-ups. This I've heard. Now, Cadillac V, and I thank every single one of you who throws shit out there for me to look up. I looked up all the symptoms for gout, and thankfully, as of this moment in time, I don't think I have a single one of those symptoms. I know people that suffer from it, and it sucks. Okay, we're running late, like always. Surprise, surprise. How much over an hour are we? Oh, wow, only 5 minutes. Okay, let's give a review on this and go over to the club. Rebel Kent Amber Ale from Three Sheeps. I don't even know if I even mentioned an alcohol percentage on this. This has to be. I'm thinking with them, it's got to be at least 5. And it is 5%. It's an amber ale. It's relatively smooth. It doesn't really have a lot of flavor. There's no real roller coaster. Kind of almost a baked caramel kind of a thing. And again, it kind of just drops off at the end as far as flavors go. It's drinkable, maybe lawnmower beer, and I'd give it a 5. Where were they out of again? Because of the way the beer tastes, Three Sheeps must be out of Wisconsin. Oh yeah, I see the Wisconsin symbol right there. So. Oh, and Matt made a donation to the Justin's bug out bag. Pair of multi-tool. It has a flint igniter. 96 inches worth of paracord, and it is a steel. And it's actually got a little sheath so that you could actually carry this on your belt if you're out in the woods. It's got a built-in rope cutter. Wouldn't that be like the whole damn blade? I'll actually see that they have. I mean, really? Okay, but it has a built-in rope cutter, a 10mm and 14mm and 17mm wrenches. So that'll go in the Justin's bag. In the club, first in is Din Scourge Skull Shot Club. Din Scourge, I'm gonna have to take a pass on doing that shot because I said so. So I just I have to kindly decline any extra alcohol right now. I think I spilt more than I'm about to drink. Could be worse. Because I know he watches from end to end, Jay at Elite Ammunition, I have started a Boy Scout box, which, as I always say, is a you box first. You want to keep the shit for yourself? You do that. If you want to have it as items for some of your boys, you do that. If you want to have it as offerings for the whole group, you do that. It's up to you. What happens once I sent the box? What happens in Scout Box stays in Scout Box. But as of right now, I put that grill kit in there for you. The one that comes in the canvas bag. It was in the Crate Club. Actually, everything in here is from this Crate Club. Some ear protection, that fire starter, and the Gerber folding saw. So that's the start of the next scout run. Smart Money, show prep. How your feet, or how your feet don't burn. And I can say, will do soon, noted, will do. None of those really work, Smart Money. You know, right now, kind of feels like someone grabbed my foot and kind of squeezed it like that and let go. Little bit of just a little minor discomfort at the bottom. Other than that, not bad right now. Clyde, cheers, too hard to add to the sunny slopes long ago. Warrior Battalion, Justin's final mission, clubbers. Hashtag 7336478. And an amen to that. Zeus, whiskey and revolution sounds better and better every day. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And Zeus has the last comment. Gonna get out of here. And again, you pansy ass, jacked up booted thugs from the AFT. Yeah, you'll get nothing and you'll like it. So, okay guys, cheers, and we will see you tomorrow. As a heads up, I know for a fact that one of the M's cannot be here because he's working overnights. Other than that, I don't know about the other one. So, okay. Hope we interacted on Locked and Loaded, and we will see you tomorrow.